So now that is the middle of winter, and we're done with a lot of our shop projects until we can get some new things in. What the heck do I do in a day? You know, that's a good question, so I figured might as well make a video about it. Okay, I guess you guys are following me around today. Let's go. First things first, I woke up nice and late at 7 a.m. Okay, I need to address something. A lot of people are making fun of my pillow for being thin, and well, you know what? I like to have a thin pillow. Half the time I don't even sleep with the pillow. And yes, I have a sombrero. So once I woke up this morning, I came right down to my office and I got to work on my computer. Now since YouTube has become a major player in our farming operation, I spend quite a bit of time on this. So I edited for the first 4 hours of the day. I got a video uploading right now. So now I need to make some food. I'm gonna have some chicken thighs. Better season these bad boys up. Welcome to Cooking with Cole. All right, that was cringy. But cooking with Cole. And a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Can't forget about garlic salt. This stuff is awesome. Does anything else look good? Nah. So all we're gonna do is slap this in the oven for 45 minutes at 400 degrees. It'll turn out perfect. Now we can't just have chicken or pollo, as Navo would say it. So I got some frozen peas we're gonna cook once the chicken's getting closer to being done. And I got some mashed potatoes from the other day in here that we will have for carbs. Normally when I have food in the oven, that's when I clean. My roommate hasn't been home for like a week, so it's actually fairly clean in here. My dining room, my office, my living room, my other living room, my landing, my entryway, this cabinet, and this cabinet, not so much. No time like the present. Let's clean. Hey look, Dad made it back. Hey R2, thanks for the letter. Even drew a nice picture of me. I think it looks about the same. By the way guys, yes, I do read all the fan mail you send us. That's what I'm doing right now. I need to finalize getting a video ready for YouTube. And Dad also called me and we need to get some financial figures so that way we can get some 1099s together for our truckers. And our landlords, and Dad. My internet decided to stop working for like 2 weeks, so guy finally came out the other day, put in a new one of these bad boys, but I don't know what he was thinking. You're supposed to hide the wires. There we go, just did that the super easy, efficient way. Basically what happened to this computer is the random access memory, aka RAM, decided to go out on me, and I don't really use this computer anymore, so I don't want to buy new cards for it. So we're just gonna put it back together and put it right there. I know, totally not a Cole the Cornstar thing to do, but I might use this computer for things down the road. I don't know, I just don't have a use for it at the moment, but I don't want to get rid of it and then find out that I could use it for something. Ooh, I sound like my grandfather. But it's still a good computer, and RAM isn't that expensive, so I should probably get that checked out sometime. It is handy to have. There we go. The office is looking a lot more presentable now. I definitely work a lot better when I have a clean environment around me. Otherwise, when I'm sitting there thinking about stuff, I look over and I see this mess, and then I'm like, I need to take care of that right now. And then my mind is off of what I was initially focused on, and then it just is a rabbit hole from there. So when everything's clean around me, I'm fully focused and I do my best work. Since dark is quickly approaching, I'm gonna leave the house here for a little bit. I'm gonna go outside and plow the driveway a little bit better. Right now we're backed up in the main heated shop because we have a semi in there that can't really get into the big machine shed right now because there's too much snow in front of the door and it's slippery. It's supposed to get warm in a few days, so I wanna get as much of the snow off the driveway as I can, so that way it can kind of melt through to the rock. That way we'll have traction to get in the big machine shed, unhook the trailer, then bring another trailer down to the main heated shop, so that way we can be working on another one. Since we're basically done with everything in the main heated shop right now and we can't get new stuff in at the moment, that's why I'm doing a lot of this house stuff right now instead of being in the shop. Okay, I'll be back once I get the driveway done. All right, Dad, you told me you got within 6 to 8 inches of the door, which yes, you might have got up here, But what about this? Come on now. Also, I don't know what kind of 6 to 8 inches you're talking about here. Guys, I'm just giving Dad a hard time. What I really need to clear is what's right here, because right now we can't open the door because it's gonna hit that. Fill up with some diesel fuel quick and start plowing. Well, I kind of forgot to record when I was out there at the machine shed, but I did get everything all cleared off of snow, so now once it warms up, that snow should melt off no problem. I took all the trash out of here, put it in the skid loader right outside the door. This is my Goodwill pile right now, and I got some stuff I need to bring over to my parents' house. No, this is not what you think it is. This is a nutrient kind of drink. Keeps me in good health. But now that we got the office clean, we basically have the dining room clean. The back 2 living rooms are clean, and the kitchen is mostly clean besides my dishes from lunch. But I really want to tackle this miscellaneous cupboard. This cabinet and this cabinet just basically become giant catch-alls, and it's just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, and I really don't know what's in them. And I don't use 90% of the stuff that's in them, so we're gonna do some spring cleaning in the winter. Alright, let's assess the damage here. We got an empty cabinet, and we got another empty cabinet. This one actually doesn't look too bad. I'm a little different than most, I guess. I just like things being open and clean, and I like cupboards being half full instead of packed to the gills where you can't get anything new into them. For example, my silverware drawer here, I have way too many spoons. Like, they're overflowing into the next one. You basically have to have something dirty at all times in order to have room in here. I mean, that drawer doesn't look terrible, but the one below it is absolutely full of silverware in the back. And I just don't see that as being necessary. There's only one of me. I don't need 40 of something, unless it's dollars. $40 would be nice. Kind of my goal by clearing these out is I want to have an area where we can put cans down here, because whenever Daddy Cornstar and Cooper come over, they drink a bunch of pop and then they just set their cans all around my kitchen. So that's what I want to do with down here. And then up here, I want to have all the items that are commonly used to upkeep the kitchen, such as paper towels. Honestly, the more room in here, the better. So basically, I found a bunch of interesting things in here. We got a lot of light bulbs and batteries, which are very useful, but they can go down in the basement. Got a bunch of trash bags, and then I got some stuff in here that I'm frankly never going to use, so we're gonna pitch it. It's kind of fun when you're cleaning out some of this stuff because you find some unique things. Take these, for example. These hold the hood down on our white Volvo semi. They were just chilling up in the cabinet. I'm going to find some boxes. We're gonna bring some stuff down to the basement. We're gonna bring some stuff out to the skid loader, and we're gonna put some stuff back in the cabinet. Ooh, look at this, guys. I'm working smarter, not harder, by using the lights of the van to show you what I did. Looks good. Got a little miniature Mount Everest over here though. I also cleaned up this lane in the driveway and over here. Now that we got the skid loader bucket full of stuff, this is going to the trash pile. While I was bringing stuff down to the basement, I swapped some laundry out so I got laundry to fold. And I also have stuff in the washer and dryer downstairs. We'll go dump this quick, then we'll pull the van up here. So that way I can load up my Goodwill stuff, and then this stuff is going out to the shop. I'm not addressing this stuff down here right now. And that's simply because I really want to clean out the basement so that way all these shoes and these coats and stuff can go down there on the walls, and then they can be up on racks and be out of the way. That way up here will be nice and clean and we're not tripping over everybody's stuff all the time. I will be back in a few minutes. It's a really good feeling to have a clean room that everything's put away, has a place, nice and organized, you know where everything is. You need something, you can go right to it. Satisfying. Now we need to cook supper. The perfect ratio for rice, beans, and hamburger is 2 cups of rice, a pound of hamburger, and 1 can of black beans. Keep in mind, rice is a very delicate specimen. You need to cook this just right. Hamburger, on the other hand, you can about cook it as much as you want, just don't undercook it, otherwise you're probably gonna have some stomach issues. So for all you young guys out there who don't know how to cook anything, this was my go-to staple in college. Sometimes I would replace chicken for the hamburger, or I would replace eggs for a hamburger or chicken. That way you get a little bit of variety. Bone apple teeth. I feel like interacting with you guys is extremely important, so I take an hour a day to interact with you guys in the comments on YouTube and on Instagram. So generally when I'm eating, that's when I respond to comments, which just so happens to be what I'm doing right now. We got our hour of going through comments done. I've been working with my designer a little bit, so that way we can get our logo done as well. It's 10:30 p.m. and this brings us to the most important part of the day. It's time to go work out. Ta-da! The garage gym. We got squats and deadlifts today. Put my workout shoes on. And yes, I am wearing my reindeer Santa Claus pajama pants. They're comfortable, okay? Well, there we have it, guys. It's just about 1 a.m. I don't know if that'll focus or not, but you basically spent the past 18 hours with me, so now you know what I do on my day off. This is honestly really a normal day for me, even when I'm on the farm. Just I'm doing farm activities instead of activities here in the house. And actually, normally around this time, I would go ahead and start editing some stuff, but I'm trying to work on getting more sleep because that is something I struggle with, because I always want to be doing things, and I know in the long run it's really going to come around and bite me in the behind. So I know it's something I need to work on. So I'm going to call it early tonight and actually try to get a few hours of sleep. Well, there you have it, guys. That is basically my day off. Just remember, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you have any questions at all, write it down in the comments. And if you want to see more videos like this, or if you just want to see more of my face in general, be sure to hit the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified when I post new videos. Don't worry, it's absolutely free. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.